God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
How does it look there?
I found a letter that might explain something.
What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
No, but even dead he was of some use. It seems that bandit was a messenger. He was carrying a letter.
That's interesting. And what's in the letter?
I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how to read.
Ah, excuse me. I forgot. Give it here. The names of the sender and recipient aren't written there, just the initials S and T. Seems to have some quarrel between them. This S person is threatening to finish with counterfeiting. Apparently, there's some German knight on the trail of the merchant Menhart. At the time the letter was written, the knight was in the tavern in Sasau asking about him.
That sounds like a promising lead.
You go to Sasau and find out what you can about this foreign knight. If he really is following Menhart, then he must know more than we do.
Very well, sir.
Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir.
What is it?
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasau and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.
God save you. What can I do for you?
Lord be with you.
The swordsmith from the town said he was after the pieces of a sword from some Queen of Sheba. A pilgrim was selling them a while back.
I know he's after those, but he's out of luck. He should have bought it while he had the chance. I still have mine on me. It brings me good fortune, and I shan't sell it.
Not even...
Not even for a king's ransom.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I've heard there's a foreign knight staying here.
That Deutscher. He's gone, but he said he'll be back.
Did he give his name?
No, frankly, he wasn't the type you want to ask twice.
Why's that?
There are guests I like, and then there's those that keep me awake at night. This knight is a good payer, but he spends the whole day tweaking his whiskers and sizing everyone up for a fight. I won't have bloodshed in my establishment.
Did you see his crest?
That's just it. He arrived with a white shield, nothing on it, and the Wagners tell me that's how knights ride when they want to stay incognito.
That is very odd. And do you know where he went?
Yes, he asked me the way. Or demanded, more like. Bastard scared me so much I almost forgot to ask him to pay.
But you remembered in the end, eh?
Well, business is business.
And where was it he wanted to go?
Well, he asked me about a crossroads in the woods north of Rovna. I got the impression he was looking for someone. I know the roads that way. So I advised him to try looking at the charcoal burners junction.
I see. Thank you. So just what was he doing here?
He spent most of the day sitting, drinking, and gaping at the other patrons. Now and again someone came up to him and they talked a while, but nothing much went on.
Did you know any of those people?
No, nobody familiar.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But may I ask why you're looking for him?
I have some unfinished business with him.
Ah, it's just that the gentleman looked quite formidable, and quite questionable. I'd hate him to think I'd sold him out.
I wouldn't fret about that.
A tank it here.
My pleasure.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I feel a lucky throw coming my way. How about you?
Hail for me.
That's all.
My pleasure.
Something. Hey, I'm dying of thirst here.
What's it about?
I have a wonderful offer for you. The deal of your life. Are you interested?
All right. Show me what you're selling.
As you wish. You're not averse to a bit of profit, are you?
What do you say?
How about a small wager, my good man?
That depends. A wager over what?
It's simple. I tell you a riddle. If you solve it, you get back twice the sum you wager. If you don't, I get to keep your coin.
That sounds good. Let's do it.
Now, listen carefully. In the feast hall on the table are 10 candles. Suddenly, a gust of wind throws open the window and blows out 2 candles. A little later, another candle goes out. The servant, therefore, closes the hall window. Now the wind cannot blow out any more. So how many candles can the servant find to relight the following morning in the hall?
None.
No, my fine fellow. The correct answer is 3. While the wind blows out 3, 7 burn down completely overnight, so the next day only 3 can be rekindled. Oh, don't you fret. Very few people can figure out my riddles. So, I thank you, and may we meet again sometime.
Not if I see you first.
What are you doing, you murderer?
What on earth are you talking about?
Everyone knows you're a troublemaker.
People only say those things because they're jealous of how far I've come.
Yes, I know that myself. All right, I suppose you're not the guilty one after all.
I'm glad you saw sense. We'll just have to report it to someone. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it.
Good God, what a bloody mess. Looks like that wagon was loaded with charcoal. Someone was wounded here. It looks like another person dragged him off. Maybe there'll be some tracks. I'm on the right track. Another clip. It looks like blood. Blood. This way. It looks like blood. Another clue. I must... charcoal burners. Someone must have seen or heard something. Blood.
Good day, Henry. I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
What happened at the crossroads?
What crossroads? What are you talking about?
Listen, there's corpses lying on the road out there, a ransacked wagon, and a trail that leads right here. Now, you seem to be honest and friendly folk, not marauding cutthroats. So I prefer to believe you don't have anything to do with it. But, if you don't start helping me, I might change my mind.
I don't know nothing, and I haven't seen nothing. If you want to know something about it, just ask Boyar. I don't want nothing to do with it.
Who is this Boyar?
Boyar cracks the whip around here. You'll recognize him by his red cap.
Thank you. This way. Another clue. I must be going the right way.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
What do you need?
What do you know about the wagon that's been ambushed at the crossroads?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Really?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Do you have any idea whose wagon it was?
I don't know. And I don't care.
Well, I'll tell you. I'm sure you've heard of the gang that burned down Neuhof.
Possibly.
And poisoned the well in Merchoyet. They're the kind of men you don't want to get on the wrong side of.
I didn't get on the wrong side of them, though. Did I? The opposite. Actually, we helped them out. And I didn't even know who they were.
What happened?
Let's just get this straight. We didn't ambush anyone.
And what were you doing at the crossroads then?
We were just passing, and we saw the wagon. So we took the sacks.
Just the sacks? What about the trail of bloodstains leading to the camp?
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man. What am I saying, wounded? The fellow was hacked like a martyr in some holy picture. He begged us to hide him away.
So you have him here somewhere? Is he still alive?
The fellow has quite a will to live. I'll give him that.
Do you know who ambushed that wagon?
Not a clue. We came a long way after.
Did he tell you anything?
He wasn't exactly talkative. His lungs are full of holes, so talking's a problem.
Where is he?
We've locked him away, in a shed. There.
I want to talk to him.
I don't know. He paid us. We're not to let anyone near him.
I don't mean to hurt him.
So be it. Here. Take the key.
Thanks.
Who are you?
Do as I say, and you might walk out of here alive.
What? What's that? What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. Just answer my questions, and I might even help you.
Well, if you say so.
Who is it you work for? Who did the wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me for protection. But that's all I know.
And where's this Menhart disappeared off to?
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here. I don't even know where here is.
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
And where did he go?
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Tell me more about the knight.
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin.
Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks! They're behind the shed.
That's him! That's got to be that knight!
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
Damn. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter as long as he goes back to the Sass Alley.
Get out of here, you fucker, or you'll regret it. This is no place for the likes of you.
What are you doing?
That's the
Tired
end of you.
Life, are you?
What's the matter? Lost your phone? Bring it on!
You going to cry now?
Who's there?
Are you serious? Be a bit more careful.
Be off, I say.
Hey! He's here again.
Well, I never. Henry!
Hey!
Is it even him?
Hey! Henry's come to see us.
God be with you.
I'd like to throw some dice. Fancy a game?
One ale, please. How are you?
Got it for you right here.
We'll see.
What's the hold up there?
Lots of
Get my own ale. God save you, Henry.
here, just as you ordered.
This'll be the one. What the hell's with these damn dice?
I'd like something to...
Here we are.
Jesus. What do we have to do to get a drink here?
Hey! Henry's come to see us. Here's to a good harvest.
Here, just as you ordered.
Any chance of a bite to eat?
Henry. There. Satisfied?
Glad you came.
This'll be the one.
Ale for me.
Your turn.
Good day, Henry.
God be with you, Henry.
How are you, Henry? Hey! Henry's come to see us.
Ale for me.
How are you, Henry? Usual.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
God's holy hat.
God save you, Henry.
Something. Hey, I'm dying of thirst here.
Good day, Henry.
Here we are.
That's it. I don't believe it.
How are you, Henry? Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Over here, I'd like to order.
This'll be the one.
God save you, Henry.
No point in pushing it.
God be with you, Henry. How are you, Henry? Welcome, Henry.
Now I'm for the chop.
God be with you, Henry.
My pleasure.
Finished.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Here you are. Good health.
How are you, Henry?
Here.
Hey, Henry's come to see us. God save you, Henry. God be with you, Henry.
We'll see.
How are you, Henry?
That'll do me.
Pour me one. Welcome, Henry.
God be with you, Henry.
God's sake, what can I do for you?
Can I sleep here?
All right. For how long?
One ale, please.
Just the one night?
All right. Money up front, though.
Here you are.
One ale over here, please.
Here.
You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
Where do I go to sleep?
On the upper floor of the inn. There's steps up to it outside. Your chamber is the one in the middle.
My pleasure.
God be with you, Henry.
God save you, Henry.
over you.
God be with you, Henry. God be with you, Henry.
Welcome, Henry. Good day, Henry.
How are you, Henry? One ale over here, please.
I'm happy to see you again, sir.
Likewise. No doubt you have many questions.
I certainly do.
We will talk. Not here, however. The wolves have ears. Let's meet at the pond after sunset. You'll find me waiting by the big willow tree.
No. You'll say what you have to say right here.
By allen Heiling, you are a brave one. But if you want to know anything, come to the pond after sunset.
The best of health.
Got it for you right here.
God save you, Henry.
Got it for you right here.
God save you, Henry.
God save Henry.
God be with you, good sir.
Maybe I can put my feet up for a while. God be with you, Henry.
I'm glad you stopped by.
God save you, Henry.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
How are you, Henry?
Good health to you.
About that sword.
Welcome, Henry.
Got it for you right here.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Greetings, Henry.
Good day, Henry.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Certainly. For how long?
Just the...
Sure.
That's quite a lot. Can we discuss the price?
Since it's you.
That's not enough. You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
Here I am. What do you have to tell me?
I brought you here because I did not want to cause an alarm at the tavern. I am very sorry, but you made a mistake coming here alone. And it will be your last.
You swine!
Scheiß drauf. Ha! You dare to face me? That's Hundsfort. Let's finish this quickly, boy. Lost you. Scheiße. Verreckt. Geh zum Teufel. Come then. Let's see what you're made of. Ew. Verrecke! Well...
Well?
Who is that, Teufel? It seems I have finally met my match.
I want to know everything. Who you are, why you're here, and what you know about the ambushed wagon.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the sword more times than you can count.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say. This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished, anyway. Just as you are.
Why do you think I'm finished?
He who lives by the sword dies by the sword. Once you take a weapon in your hand, your days are numbered. It is the same for every one of us.
Not everyone.
Every last one. Knight, mercenary, or footpad. There are men who die peacefully in bed, their wives and children at their sides. But not you, or I. You will end your life in a ditch, with your belly ripped.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye, if we do indeed have a common cause.
Stand up.
It is true our meeting has not begun well, but if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobyla, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
What man was that?
Maynard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzig, then you must know him.
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made, but I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that?
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn there.
And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Maynard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sassau.
What happened on that track?
I ambushed them. I took down 2, but that bastard Maynard cut the horses loose and rode away.
What next?
While I was chasing Maynard, those charcoal burners came and stole what they could. Before I could catch him, his horse threw him and he broke his neck.
So we won't get anything out of him?
Unfortunately not.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Pfeiffer?
No. I must remain in Sassau. I have some, loose ends that must be tied.
Tell me what you know about the false coins.
Do you know Passau?
No, what is it?
A city in Bavaria. Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see. And that would include Prague groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. They are made from copper plated with silver.
The Paso alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones. My liege lord is allied to the Paso alderman, so they requested that he deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes. He needed a man that he could trust absolutely.
Very well. I'll go and see Master Fayfar.
Godspeed. I will wait in Sassau at the Wagoner's Inn.
God be with you, Henry.
Good day.
God be with you, Henry.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
Greetings. What business have you?
Master Fayfire, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. It turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins. Then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master's allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau, interrogation held this day, put to pen by the quaestor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. Ah, but this is interesting. Here's an outlying description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's the Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzik and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square.
Henry, I'm glad you came. How are you, Henry?
There's What is it?
You look like a well-travelled man, and I could use a man like that. Let me put it this way. I know how to come by some serious wealth. Treasure, so to speak. And I'm willing to share this information with you for a trifling sum.
That's a rather wild story. But worth a try.
Excellent. Here, take this. And I wish you good fortune in your search.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
God be with you, Henry.
Welcome, Henry.
My pleasure.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him, and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins, and quicksilver for the the other part.
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Pour me an ale.
G'day, Henry.
My pleasure.
Want to try your luck? Dice?
Henry, I'm glad you stopped. Here, just as you ordered. My pleasure.
To the women, God bless them.
Watch over you, Henry.
Your turn.
God save you, Henry.
I'll bring it right away.
Welcome, Henry.
That's all.
God save you, Henry. Henry, I'm glad you came.
That's all.
Welcome, Henry.
A tankard here.
Hey, Henry's come to see us. Ale as usual. God be with you, Henry.
Ale for me.
My respects to you, sir.
I hear you've had some problems with the supply of quicksilver.
Problems? I should say so. For the third time this month they've told me they've none. There's no quicksilver to be had, they said.
And who exactly are you talking about? Who's holding back the goods on you?
The monastery overseer, or his assistant, more like.
So what did the overseer have to say to you?
Nothing. Apparently he doesn't deal in such trifles. Leaves it all to his assistant, the pompous git.
Surely such valuable material can't just vanish. Where can it be?
I wish I knew. Every time I ask for the red paint, there's a different reason why they haven't got the quicksilver to mix it. Once they said the goods never arrived, and another time that the wagon carrying it was ambushed. Then it went astray somewhere.
And you think they're lying?
Jesus, what do I know? But it seems pretty strange to me. 3 times in a row the same thing goes missing. There's bad luck and then there's something else.
What do you need quicksilver for?
I don't. They do. To mix up the red pigment for me. I'm painting the church in Ujits. Can you imagine how stupid those biblical scenes look without red?
Not really.
God save you, Henry.
Then be glad you can. My eyes hurt just to imagine it.
That's all I need to know for now.
Ah. But wouldn't you care to buy something before you go? Or play a game? I really need some money. I've been waiting here a while and my stay's getting expensive.
There's always time for some dice. Let's see what you can do.
God be with you, Hen. One ale over here, please.
A tankard of ale for me.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
This'll be the one.
My pleasure.
Now I'm for the chop.
Greetings. Here you are.
Welcome, Henry.
Good health. Welcome, Henry.
That's it.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
My pleasure.
Now you.
God be with you, Henry.
G'day, Henry.
God save you, Henry.
Henry.
Henry,
I'm glad you
I'm
came.
glad you stopped by.
My respects to you, sir.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
God be with you, Henry.
Welcome, Henry.
There. Satisfied? Got it. Right?
God be with you, Henry.
Hey, Henry's
God
come to
save
see
you.
us.
Have you got a bed for the night?
Aye, there's room here. For how long?
How about if I pay you for several nights?
Sure, but let's see your coin first. These are harsh times.
That's quite a lot. Can we discuss the price? Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost. You'll like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is.
Got it for you right here.
Are there any problems around here I might be able to help with?
Definitely not.
Are there any problems around here I might be able to help with?
Definitely not.
What are you doing? What is it?
All
Here
the
you
best.
are.